I was born into a very poor family. When I was 15, I started making a living by hauling blocks of ice. The job was dirty and exhausting, and I was mocked by rich kids. At the same age, they cruised around in cars with their friends. While I could only do the hardest and lowest labor, I hated that kind of unfairness. But back then, I had no right to fight it, until one day, I saw a newspaper. It told the story of a billionaire rising to success. The more I read, the more shocked I became. His experience was exactly like mine. I swore I would succeed just like him. When I got home, I told my father about my dream. He just let out a cold laugh and told me I was destined to always be the one who lost. Those words hit my heart like a punch. That night, I looked at my sick mother lying in bed, and I had only one thought. I could not be trapped here for my whole life. So, I left home. With the help of a friend, I secretly climbed onto a train heading north. Before long, I followed the crowd to a nearby farm. Luckily, the farm owner was hiring workers. I worked as hard as I could, not afraid of pain or exhaustion. The owner valued hardworking people, so he decided to keep me. The work on the farm was harder than I had imagined. The stakes I drove into the ground always came loose more easily than the others. When everyone else rested, I quietly went back and redid the work. One day, watching my coworkers play cards together, I knew deep down that if I stayed a worker who only followed orders, there was no future at all. I gathered my courage and asked the farm owner how a person could actually make money. He did not brush me off. He asked me to sit down and talked with me slowly. He said, "You had to become the one who made the rules, not the one controlled by them." I asked him again, if I finished all the work by tomorrow, could he pay me in advance? He smiled and said he admired my way of thinking. But the job could not be finished that early. Early the next morning, my coworkers noticed I was not in the lineup. They thought I had run away. But when they walked into the fields, they were all stunned. Because I had worked through the entire night, the farm owner kept his word and paid me my wages. That became the first pot of gold in my life. Just then, a man wearing a gold belt caught my attention. I walked straight up to him and asked, what was the secret to getting rich? He told me proudly, this whole town was full of gold. He did not say much more. But I already understood, entering the oil industry might be my real chance to change my fate.